final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. The Monarchs will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Southern Miss's offense will go to work first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Dropping back, it's Dyer. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Old Dominion's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're open.
Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Monarchs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Roach. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Complete to the right. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's the handoff. Finding an escape route. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Monarchs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roach. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Monarchs are flying down the field. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Davis looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pride. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Firing toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break at some point in this game.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Southern Mississippi!
It's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Monarchs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Running back searching for a hole. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle. It's Newsome. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's... quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, ODU. The extra point here would tie the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Fresno State was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bulldogs performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup, the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Gage. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Davis will throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throwing right. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he had just enough to will that one home. And with that, they've taken the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding.
There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Monarchs! He got a step and just dusted the field.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The give from the gun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense to battle up front. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Dyer. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He takes it at the 45. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Going to swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's James. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now we'll go attack and make some plays.
The Monarchs have taken it inside the 20. Setting up the screen. There he goes. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Dyer. Looking down the middle. Hits the open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Golden Eagles are rolling down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Great job by the back on the option. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Supremacy in the Hoosier State on the line today, boys. Purdue and Indiana. Let's take a look at how things played out. Purdue managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Lafayette had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive.
Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Get it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Old Dominion, 38, Southern Mississippi, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Gage. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's caught. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trust.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They stretch this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to throw. It's Dyer. Snagged out of the air. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Gage. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Golden Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Gonna run it. It's Gage. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go right back to it. He's pulled down after a tough one, gets it to the 6. And the Golden Eagles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress,
breaks into the open and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. There he goes to the right. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.